The Silencer issue 2. Dan Abnett writing, John Romita Jr. on art. I was pleasantly surprised with the first issue. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Bogdanovich taking over the art, but
Yeah.
but hey, we'll go from here. So, issue 2, we left off in the cliffhanger where she's got her suit on. It's out in the suburban, near her house, and she's fighting this assassin, and it all kind of happens, and she's in her quiet bubble.
Yeah.
This issue was very John Wick to me because a lot of it was like there's a cleanup crew she can call in. Then she goes to like, the store where she gets all of her guns because she wants to talk to the current leader, and it all felt very John Wick, the secret assassin sort of lifestyle.
It does, doesn't it? It feels like DC went, hey, do you want to do a John Wick book? Do you want to give us one of those? In the same way that the Terrifics has gone, hey, do you want to do a Fantastic Four book? This kind of feels that same thing. It's like, do you want to do this? Just change
I wonder if that
it.
was Abnett's pitch. He's like, hey, I've got this idea, but it's basically like John Wick.
It's like, hey, DC, do you want a John Wick book?
But she's got this cool,
go on.
like, quiet bubble power that she can use, and it's like, yeah, sure, why not? So they're really playing with all that, and there's something going on. She wants to know whose cousins, and we've got this guy who's sort of running the place that she knew from before, who is now being really stubborn and insisting that she work for him, even though she wants out, of course, because she wants the normal family life. And that's kind of the big cliffhanger, is that he's got like an army with him to kind of force her hand.
Yeah, the game's changed since she was in it, and she's no longer the top of the food chain.
Yeah, because she also mentions there used to be like honor and rules, and it seems like he's kind of ignoring the rules and doing his own thing. So. There's thing there. And I enjoyed the first issue more. I thought the tension with Talia being there and her having to hide everything, because I think it was a tighter issue overall, although this issue did explore more of the world and give us more of the goings-ons.
Yeah, I agree with that. I still enjoyed this issue, though, quite a bit. I think it's a solid issue. Not quite as strong, though.
I like the little joke about how she phones the operator who deals with all the stuff for Leviathan, and she's like, okay, I'll tell the neighbours there was like a stunt show that wasn't supposed to be on that street, and that's where all the fire and stuff came from, and we'll give them free tickets or something. And then she goes in the house, and her husband's like, hey, you never believe this, we got a call, they were filming some stunt show outside, and because of the inconvenience, we're getting tickets to the premiere.
And she's like, you're right, I don't believe it.
Yeah. So there was some fun stuff like that. No, I'm still into it. I'm still digging the overall plot. I think it's because it is a bit of Kill Bill, a little bit of John Wick. I'm kind of seeing the just kind of the fun action movie stuff it's playing with.
It's not incredibly original, like in that sense.
No, yeah.
The power does set it apart. Don't get me wrong, but its core beats are, they're tropes of the genre. But that's okay because I'm having fun with it. The art's not atrocious. It's it's mostly passable.
It's from
better in the action better in the action sequences, as to be expected. I think there's a couple of times where the faces just look particularly wrong, like her face when they're sitting eating breakfast. I think it is. There's one panel where her face looks like she's possessed by the devil. Like, I don't know what's going on with her eyes. They look like they're like just googly eyes been stuck on her.
And obviously, again, the breakfast stuff is this is our normal family life. This is the life that they're very likeable. They're having a nice conversation with their kid, and there's some jokes flying around. But you feel like she's going to be struggling to keep a hold of this. Because even the opening of the first issue was her with the kid in the suit, and she's like, threatening someone, and then we cut back, and we'll get to that point again eventually. But
and we kind of have that played here, where the kid's done the drawing of the guy in the trolley from the supermarket from last issue.
So I wonder, if we're going to end this arc with tragedy, does the husband maybe die at the end of the arc? And that kind of...
I can see that be the reason why she has to have the kid around with her a lot.
Yeah, and it sets her on this path of vengeance.
It's like that's how she gets back into the game properly.
Yeah.
She is the dog from John. He will be the dog from John Wick, essentially.
Oh dear. Yeah, so we might fridge the husband, but there you go. That's a silencer issue too. I'm still having fun with it. Surprisingly so. Obviously, I think when we get to issue 4, we change to Bogdanovich. I think it might even just get that extra spark of, just that extra sheen.
It might have a bit of a better flow in the art. I think.
So that'll be interesting to get to. But yeah, so I still enjoyed the silencer, so keeping that on. At least for now. At least me and Connor are. Matt's over there going,
You keep saying John Wick, but then I'm just like, I'll probably just go watch John Wick.